Cam Newton was on First Take with Stephen A., and he was asked about, he won the MVP during the regular season. It was at 2015, then went to the Super Bowl. They got blown out by Denver. And Stephen A. asked the following question to Cam Newton.
I ask you, Cam, if you could give back that league MVP for a Super Bowl championship, would you do it?
No.
Oh.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
What's more important, impact or championships? Everybody's not going to be Michael Jordan. Everybody's not going to be Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's not going to be these individuals who have the luxury of saying, hey, I not only dominated this sport, but I also have championships to back it.
Refreshingly honest. And I've appreciated that. I've developed a friendship relationship with Cam since he retired. He's sought out advice on interviewing, and this is good content here. I'm assuming that he truly believes this, that he wants to be, I won the MVP, I was the best, as opposed to we won the Super Bowl, we were the best. He's looking at this individually. Now, I would take the Super Bowl because that's forever. Nobody's celebrating your MVP forever. But they're celebrating a Super Bowl forever. Nick Foles comes back to an Eagle game. That's forever. Your city celebrates forever. The teammates celebrate forever. That's the beauty of winning a Super Bowl. And you're the quarterback of the Super Bowl winning team. Even if if you finished runner-up as MVP and won the Super Bowl, he'd probably take that, I'm guessing. Hey, I didn't win the regular season MVP, but I won we won the Super Bowl. Because that's where you get together, you share, people talk about that. We don't sit around and go, hey, man, let's talk about Adrian Peterson winning the regular season MVP. Only because he's the last non-quarterback to be the MVP. That's it. But you're not talking about that. I mean, Rich Gannon won an MVP. I don't know if groups get together, if all of his teammates get together and go, hey, let's talk about that MVP. But if you win a Super Bowl, that's when you're celebrating everybody. But that year he lost the Super Bowl to Tampa. Yes, Marvin?
Seattle's not getting together to celebrate Sean Alexander?
Probably not.
You sure?
But I don't know why Cam would say that, though. I get it that you want to be stamped with the immortality of 1 year I was the best player in the game. Okay. But to have your team as the best in the sport that year, to me, lives on. Because Carolina, the city of Carolina, or Charlotte, is not celebrating your MVP. It's not like they go, hey, let's celebrate that MVP. If you won a Super Bowl, that's forever. That's constant. Yes, Todd.
Is that a must-lie situation? Is it selfish that he said that? Is that cool that he was honest and answered that way?
I don't think Cam worries about a must-lie situation. I think Cam tells you what Cam really feels. Does anybody agree that you'd rather be the regular season MVP and not Super Bowl champs? Okay. Marv?
To me, it depends on what gets me closer to the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Well, let's say you're not getting the Hall of Fame. Is Cam going to the Hall of Fame?
Probably not.
Yeah. College football Hall of Fame, but probably not enough numbers there with the NFL. And they didn't win a Super Bowl. So.
Probably take the Super Bowl.
Okay. Yeah, Paul?
I could see how Cam's thinking is, my goal in life was to be the best football player on earth, and I did it for 1 year. There's lots of guys who quarterback Super Bowl teams and never get that honor. So maybe that was his goal growing up. Not that he didn't try to win and didn't do his best. That team doesn't sniff the Super Bowl without him. But I could see how he's staying to what his life goal was.
Yeah, but as a quarterback, it's about your team.
I'm agreeing with you, and I would go the other way from Cam, but I could see where his deep reasoning is.
Because you can be really good, but your team is not really good. But if your position is quarterback, that's incumbent upon you to make your team better. And that's where making your team better, that you did your job and we won a Super Bowl. Yes, Todd.
Yeah, that would kind of bother me a little bit, having that sitting on the mantle, or with how you're ever going to display it or not display it. That I might have been the very best that year, but I didn't take my team all the way. As great as I was, it wasn't enough to win the championship. So.
Yes, Marvin.
Yeah, and I don't want to make it seem like Cam Newton's not trying to win, because he did the exact same thing at Auburn. He took a less than stellar team all the way to the national championship while winning a Heisman Trophy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in Cam's mind, man, I want to win both, but if I had to choose one, it's going to be the MVP since he already has it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, once again, refreshingly honest. I appreciate that. But do I really think that he believes that? I do. I don't think that that's the route to go, because of the number of people who will share in that one trophy, as opposed to maybe your family shares in an MVP trophy. You might have teammates who say, hey, you know what? You couldn't have done it without us, or we're glad we helped you get there. Winning that Super Bowl, I mean, we would be talking about that. That would be on his resume. To me, quarterbacking position is about winning Super Bowls, right? That's what it's all about with that position. No other position in sports do we go, how many titles did you win? And the only time we do it is with LeBron, is when it has something to do with Michael. That's it. Quarterbacks, it's about winning a Super Bowl.